وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ وَعَهْدِهِمْ رَاعُونَ. And those who guard and fulfill their trust and pledges and covenants. We have seen this in the second lesson also. وَالْمُوفُونَ بِأَحْدِهِمْ إِذَا عَاهَدُوا. The same thing. Only the subject, context, that is different. But you know the same thing. So this is the fifth exercise. Fulfill your word. Inna al-ahda kana mas'oola. Cultivate the habit of fulfilling. You know, there are brothers who make promises without thinking. One of the audience here, you know, who's very dear to me. I have, you know, cautioned him many times. When he makes a promise, I say, think about it. Not just, you know, making a promise. Whether you'll be able to fulfill it. Think twice before making a promise. But if you have made one, now you have to fulfill it. Inna al-ahda kana mas'oola. Promise. You will be held responsible about your promises. The Prophet said, Iddatul mu'mini ka akhadil kaf. The promise of a mu'min is just like you are catching his hand, he cannot go. When you have promised, you should feel that your hand is in the hand of the person with whom you have made a promise. I'll come at that time, and now just not caring about it. Only saying, you know, as some excuses, this happened and that happened. Why did you make the promise? And this weakness is very common among people who work with their hands. A tailor, for example. Well, 2 days, 3 days, you come and your suit will be ready. And he knows he cannot do it. He has made the same promise with so many people. Making promise. In the same way, all these people, you know, they don't want that this customer should go. When you say, well, I can't do this work before 7 days, he will go away. He will find some other tailor. You make a false promise only to retain the customer. This is very wrong. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ وَعَهْدِهِمْ رَاعُونَ. إِنَّ الْعَهْدَ كَانَ مَسْئُولًا. And I told you when we were studying Surah Al-Fatiha, total deen is ahad. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. It's an agreement, it's a covenant, it's a mu'ahdah. Oh Allah, I will keep obeying you and I'll request help from you only. It's a promise, you have to fulfill it. That is why the Prophet said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this hadith, you know, Hazrat Anas radiyallahu ta'ala, who was a personal servant of the Prophet. The mother of Hazrat Anas, you know, he came and said, O Messenger of Allah, this son of mine will be with you, he'll serve you. Hazrat Anas radiyallahu ta'ala, he remained with the Prophet from his early boyhood, you know, then he became a full adult. For 9 years he served the Prophet. And this hadith has been reported by him. قَلَّمَا خَطَبَنَا رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ إِلَّا قَالَ لَا إِيمَانَ لِمَنْ لَا أَمَانَةَ لَهُ وَلَا دِينَ لِمَنْ لَا أَحْدَ. It was only seldom that the Prophet ﷺ said some sermon to us, delivered any sermon to us, and he didn't include in that sermon these words, La imana liman la amanata lahu. The person who is not trustworthy, he has no iman. Categorical statement. If he betrays his trust, he has no iman. La imana liman la amanata lahu. Wala deena liman la ahda lahu. And whosoever doesn't fulfill his ahd, his promises, his covenants, his pledges, he has no deen whatsoever.